For Atletico Madrid is an important player. During the summer, they refused all the approaches. Manchester United never made an official bid for João Felix. Hey guys, welcome back here on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as every single day to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today, guys, I want to answer some of your questions on this top player, João Felix, but also some questions on Manchester United, some questions on Barcelona. Let's jump into it together. And guys, in the final hours of this Tuesday, Pep Guardiola, Manchester City manager, confirmed their plan for the January window. Manchester City will not sign any player in January. Carlo Ancelotti said the same for Real Madrid, so we are entering into the January planning for many clubs, and we know that some clubs could be busy in January. Keep an eye on Atletico Madrid situation, because it was not an easy first part of the season at all for Atletico Madrid with Diego Simeone. They are still supporting the manager, and into the board they are still supporting this boy, João Felix, because the board trusts João Felix. They are convinced that he will be a top player in the future. They invested big money, almost 120 millions, on João Felix from Benfica. So for Atletico Madrid is an important player. During the summer, they refused all the approaches. Manchester United never made an official bid for João Felix. They just approached Atletico Madrid, but it was a no, and so not even a negotiation. And so the reality now on João Felix is that there are no current negotiations. I see many links about Barcelona because of the relationship with his agent, Jorge Mendes, fantastic relationship between Barca and Mendes, and also many links with English clubs, including Manchester United, but at the moment, as I told you, there are no negotiations ongoing, and Atletico Madrid want big money to consider proposals for João Felix. So at the moment, the situation is quiet. Of course, the situation is not easy with Simeone, because João Felix is not in the starting 11 many times for Atletico Madrid, but at the same point, the board is still protecting him, and so if Mendes will bring a crazy bid, the situation could change. Otherwise, at the moment, for João Felix, everything is still quiet. So let's see if these clubs will jump again on João Felix in January or in the summer. But as of now, the board still protecting their Portuguese jewel. Man United fans, many links as always in the last few days. They said about Milan Skriniar. What I'm told is that PSG are still dreaming of Milan Skriniar. Manchester United at the moment are not in talks to sign him. And the reality is that PSG, that wanted Skriniar for the whole summer, also know that Inter are now close to agree on new contract with Skriniar. Current deal is priced in June 2023, but Inter offered him a long-term deal, the captain's hairband, and so they want Skriniar to stay, to be a symbol of the project, and there are very good chances for Skriniar to extend the contract with Inter. So at the moment, everything quiet for Man United and Skriniar. Everything's quiet also with Choupo. Many of you asking me, Choupo is doing fantastic with Bayern, but from what I'm told, he will stay in January. He's expected to stay at Bayern, and then his contract situation will be discussed between Bayern directors and his agents, as his contract is expiring in the summer. But for January, sources say Choupo staying at Bayern at least until the end of the season, and then contract talks will take place to reach an agreement as soon as possible. Guys, also many of you asking me about Diogo Costa after he extended his contract with Porto. Yes, he signed a new deal. Man United are still monitoring him for the future, because they sent their scouts many times, and they will send again their scouts to follow Diogo Costa. There is a release clause in the new contract, 75 million euros. And then I wanted to add about Barcelona that they want to discuss the new contract of Balde. He's doing great. He's playing as left back, right back. He's doing very well. He's appreciated by Xavi, by the technical staff, by the board. And so Barca soon will have conversations to understand the timing for a potential contract extension. It's not an urgent situation, but they're really happy with Balde. And so guys, that's it for today's transfer recap. Let's stay in touch as always in the next days, also about the World Cup, the list. So many things are going to happen, and of course transfers as always. So see you soon guys here on the channel. Subscribe to the channel for all the updates. Turn on the notification bell, like this video. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao.